Hi everyone, welcome to Water Peace Project's monthly water ceremony of love and gratitude for peace and our collective consciousness experiment. This is experiment number 53, and in honor of World Water Day on March 22nd. This month we are celebrating the sacredness of water and its vital role in our lives. And since we're mostly made of water and Earth is mostly made of water, we are essentially water people living on a water planet, and without water there is no life. And when we learn about how water responds to our vibrations, then we learn or understand how to treat all water. The water in our bodies, other people's water, our global water body, it just ripples on from there because all water is connected, and especially with water's natural ability to record, store, and transmit all wave information. We are basically, since we're water, we also have that natural ability. So we are really creating our world around us with every thought and vibration that we're creating, and creating this big ripple effect. So to demonstrate this phenomenon, and in honor of World Water Day, we are conducting this live water crystal experiment as a part of this water ceremony. We actually are going to do 4 water crystal experiments this year, and simultaneously we are also conducting our monthly live consciousness experiment on aquasci.com, and we welcome you to participate in that also. We'll pin the link in the chat for you, but that water sample is being measured by a special sensor right now, and that is located in our lab in Toronto, where it's being monitored by a special water sensor for any subtle changes. And for the water crystal experiment that we're doing, that water sample is on Hiro's desk at Office Masaru Emoto in Tokyo, Japan. And so after this session, it will be divided up into 50 dishes, I believe, and then frozen and photographed. And today is actually step 1. And so this is where we will imprint the water sample that's on Hiro's desk remotely, where we're all in our remote location, and we're sending our collective prayers of love and gratitude to the same water sample at the same exact time. And after today's session, like I said, it'll be frozen and then finally observed and photographed, and we will share those results on World Water Day. So we hope you join us again to see those results. And we're deeply honored today to be joined by my Hado brother, Hiro Emoto. And he has traveled the world conducting water ceremonies and educating the power of consciousness and our vibrations with his father around the world, and he continues to carry on this profound legacy for his father. He organizes international Hado instructor schools and the World Water Festival every year in Japan. So you're welcome to join those, and to learn more you can go to hado.com. We'll put that link in the chat for you. Hello, Hiro. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today to conduct this special water crystal experiment. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay. Thanks for having me, and everyone, thanks for joining. And I'm so grateful that we are able to conduct this prayer experiment for the World Water Day, when everybody think about the importance of water. I'm looking forward to seeing the World Water Day, what kind of water crystals will be created through your prayers.
Thank you so much, Hiro. And it's so important. I'm so grateful that we're doing this. You know, water shows us like a mirror that we're creating our world with our thoughts, words, and I'm always grateful for the lessons that I learned from your father, from also the lessons that I learned from water, and the connections that water has brought to me. Like my sister, my Oceania sisters here, dear LauraSa, Pele, LaFoia, Ava from One Global Family Alliances and peacesundays.org. LauraSa, I'm always grateful to have you with us And actually, I think this is our first water crystal experiment together. So welcome.
Yes, it is our first, and thank you so much. Mahalo and Fa'afetai Telelava, Lindsay. Aloha, talofa, beloved family. It is always a blessing to gather in resonance and to come together in this sacred space to honor water and each other. The source of life, the sacred water, Mother Water. It is my great honor to introduce everyone today to my beautiful Oceania goddess sister, Olana Barros. She is loved and known by many as Mama Olana. She is of Filipino and Mexican lineage. She is an oracle, a transformational mentor, teacher, author, speaker, and so much more, who walks the path of ascension, guiding light leaders and wisdom keepers into self-mastery and to achieve their own soul's mission. As the founder and visionary of the Unified Self Mentorship, she supports deep ancestral lineage healing and the empowerment of women leaders worldwide. Her work is rooted in love, unity, and the deep wisdom of water. She is here today to share her blessings and her wisdom for peace. Welcome, beloved Mama Olana. We are so grateful for your presence here today with us. Welcome, dear.
Mahalo nui loa. Wow, what a beautiful introduction. I'm so honored to be here with all of you. And, you know, when I was invited to be a part of this, it was a full body yes, because I believe so much in this work. My husband and I have been spiritual leaders for decades, and you know, Dr. Masaru Emoto's work came into our lives at a very pivotal time. And it really gave us the value of how we use our words. And so I'm so honored and grateful to be here. It just, yeah. You know, my husband and I have been traditional Christian pastors, ordained ministers for quite a while. We're second generation from our, you know, where we come from. And we went through a great awakening and evolution time around 2004, and things started to shift for us. And we founded our own church in 2006 here in Hilo, Hawaii. And it brought us on this broader path, not just walking with God in the way that we had been traditionally taught. And we were learning about conscious language, very specifically conscious language. And it took us deeper into learning about Dr. Masaru Emoto's work with water and how our words shape water. And we went deeper with that everybody in our church, we were all writing loving, positive, you know, love-filled words on all our bottles. Like every single one of us started doing that. And then it kept expanding and amplifying in our own life. And it's still something that we do today. I just want you to know, Hiro, it's such an honor to be here with you. And when it expanded our journey of consciousness, my husband and I were very inspired to write a book. I'm giving him the full credit, but I was on the backside helping him. And it's called Decoding the Matrix Language, How to Clear Mind Viruses. And it really has come from Dr. Emoto's body of work. You know, yes, other things had really contributed to that with conscious language, but it has shifted so much in our life and in our family that we're not the same people anymore. We love ourselves and we honor ourselves in such a new and higher way of being and being with all. Yeah. So it's such a gift to be here. And my husband and I are also part of a dear brother who created, he calls it the Church of Water. And the foundation is to honor the life of our water within ourselves, within one another, within our beautiful Mother Gaia. And water is life. Water is life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If I had known a little bit more time, I would have brought forth our benediction, what we stand for, and maybe another time I can share that.
We love that. We love that. And also, you know, this always circles around when, of course, because we come together, the law of attraction has brought us together. But Dr. Emoto would say that, of course, this is not a coincidence, right? You know, we are in alignment with our beliefs, even though we're all different from different places and walks of life, and how important it is to have that mindfulness in, you know, what we're creating. And peace truly does begin within. So I'm so grateful that you're here today to join us in this prayer to water crystal experiment. And we're so excited to honor water in this way for World Water Day. So thank you so much. And with this in mind, let's begin the water ceremony. I will begin and sound the crystal bowl, and Mama Olana will open the ceremony with a prayer. Hiro Emoto will lead the grand invocation, and LauraSa will lead Ho'oponopono prayer. So we'll begin now with the crystal ball sounded 3 times, and we'll begin.
Dear great Creator, we thank you for your blessings on this day that we are all gathered together. And I'm so honored to be calling forth your blessings upon not only the waters of our planet, but the waters that flow within each one of us. Without water, there is no life. And you are the creator of all that exists, and the creator of water that brings the life force energy that moves through all of us, individually and collectively. Knowing that, we ask for your blessings to continue to flow, that weaves through our planet, the rivers, the waters, the lakes, the waterfalls, the rains that come down from the heavens. We ask for the blessings over our waters, that they may be even cleaner and purified through the power and prayer of our words. Let the creative power of our words bring an even more amplified life force energy to flow through and in us, throughout the world, throughout our waters, and even especially as Hiro is creating this experiment, this water experiment, we ask that it would bring not only confirmation of all that we already know through his Father's work, but that it would just amplify our awareness just how powerful we are when we use our creative words to speak life force energy into the waters, that it can become what our hearts are desiring. And we desire oneness, we desire unity, we desire wholeness, we desire for the life to be amplified throughout humanity in such a higher frequency that we know that we are from God. And I thank you for this time. I thank you for this day. I thank you for these people that are creating such a platform to bring us not only this knowledge and wisdom, but to help us to learn what we have not known before, and to learn it in a greater way, that we would become so conscious of our words, that we would become so conscious of our water, the water that we bathe in, the water that we drink, the water that we swim in. Everything gives us life. May we become deeper with the knowing that we are the life force energy of water. We thank you, believing that our words bring life and that you answer us. Aho, amen. And so it is.
Aho.
Amen. So it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, now I'd like to chant Grand Invocation. The Grand Invocation is a powerful kototama or mantra in Japanese, passes down to Dr. Emoto by his teacher, Dr. Nobuo Shioya, the teacher of kototama. Dr. Emoto always used this Grand Invocation when he was in the water ceremony with the people around the world. And this invocation carries the energy of peace and harmony. And it was his wish that 10% of the world's population chant this prayer to create a tipping point for the global peace. Meaning in English is the eternal power of the universe has gathered itself to create the world with the true and grand harmony. When Dr. Emoto and Dr. Shioya chanted this grand invocation at Lake Biwa, which was the mother lake of Japan in year 1999, together with the 200 people there, because the lake has been polluted. But and then the bad smell came out from the lake at the time. And after they chanted, after they had a ceremony, they chanted this word. And the lake actually, the quality of the water improved, and there were no more bad odor, bad smell from the lake. And people living around there wondered why. But it was, truly power of words and prayer that affect the water. So today I would like to chant this grand invocation together with you. And it is Japanese, and it goes like this. 宇宙の無限の力がこりこって、誠の大和の御代が Narinata. So I will chant these sentences in 4 phrases. So please follow along by repeating after me. So I'll chant this for 3 times. 宇宙の無限の力がこりこって誠の大和の御代がなりなった。宇宙の無限の力がこりこって誠の大和の御代がなりなった。宇宙の無限の力がこりこって誠の大和の御代がなりなった。
Narina.
Thank you.
Halo nui loa, whawhetai tele lava. That was beautiful. And now we will recite the Ho'oponopono prayer, a beautiful Hawaiian healing prayer for reconciliation and peace. As we say this together, let us connect to our sincere hearts and feel the love and gratitude we have for water. So repeat after me. Water, I am sorry.
Water,
Water,
I
I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
water.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I
I-
thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I am
I-
sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water,
Water,
please.
please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water,
I
I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
I love
I love you.
This completes our beautiful water ceremony prayers. Love and deep gratitude to each of you for participating in this special water ceremony and experiment. May these vibrations from our collective intentions and prayers ripple out to have an effect on all waters, including our water bodies. So please take these blessings of love and gratitude with you and continue to carry it out to share with everyone that you love near and far. And may it bring peace to all beings, to all our relations, to the sacred waters of our planet, our beautiful Mother Earth. Aloha, alofa, aroha.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, LauraSa, Mama Olana, Hiro, Emoto. It's so beautiful. This ceremony just has me like all smiles. I don't know what it is. I have so much joy. It felt very joyful. And I was really liking what you shared, Olana, especially it reminded me when you were talking about how it reminds us all that we are a part of God, that Dr. Emoto had a quote, and here I don't know exactly, I think it went something like, you know, whenever we look into the power of water, that it always assures us of the divine, and that we are all a part of, or children of God or something, like the end part. I'm losing a little bit, but it was basically that is, and actually I have a screenshot from Hado school where he shares that his first understanding of water was that water was carrying messages, or was a messenger for carrying messages from God. Then it evolved to water was a messenger sent from God, and then his final conclusion was that water is God. And when you think about that, it just always gives me goosebumps, because of course, you know, without water we would not have life, and just all the amazing anomalies that water is and that we still don't know about, that knowing that it is a part of that. And actually, Hiro, you could share a little bit about also in Shintoism, pretty much everything is a part of this, you know, of the creator in a sense, right? Hiro, it's not just water, it's
yeah, of course, in Shintoism there are gods everywhere, you know, gods for water, gods for mountain, gods for ocean, gods for, you know, everything. And then you are the, you know, son of God as well, so everybody is equally, you know, precious being. And yeah, my father actually was an ordinary person. He has been working for, you know, ordinary job before, but when he encountered with the water, the mystery of water, he used the water to cure people in the beginning. And he found out that water really carries the information. And then he wanted to, you know, show that proof. And then he came up with the idea to freeze the water, give information, and then freeze the water. And then, you know, use the microscope to look at it. The water crystal change, then, you know, he can prove that water really memorize the information and change the water crystal formation. And so his journey, you know, for the water begins. And yeah, when he had a, I think, ceremony with the Buddhist monk at the lake in Japan, I think year 1997 or something. And that was the first time he really amazed with the power of prayer, because the Buddhist monk was there present and sent prayer to the water in front of him. It's a dam lake, so it's kind of, you know, polluted. I mean, it's not flowing, so it's not a good water. But when he prayed, the surface of the lake actually became really calm. You know, there are no more waves, and so he could, you know, see that the change of the energy. And then after that, of course, we took the water, you know, back to our laboratory, and we did water crystal photography. And before the prayer, there are no water crystal found, because it's not a good water. It's, you know, polluted water. So, but after he prayed, like, so beautiful water crystal, like they never saw in the past, and, you know, showed up. And it was like kind of spiral, you know, in the background, and it's so beautiful. Maybe you can show that. And so, you know, he was so shocked that, you know, with the prayer, the water crystal changed, you know, inside of the water. So then he started to do water ceremony, you know, with the different people in Japan, different people around the world. And then a lot of, you know, miraculous things happened after prayer. You know, big rainbow show up, or like all of a sudden rain, you know, came down, or, you know, water quality improved. And so, yeah, it's amazing that our, you know, power prayer really can do something with water. And I wanted to, you know, share the story about water crystal experiment what we did at the World Water Festival in year 2022. We it was during the corona pandemic, so we had about 100 people at the venue and the 500 online to join the water ceremony at the festival. And Lindsay was there, with the video message, and also Kumanga, also we played the Kumanga's water ceremony, the chant. And then, we did several tests. We, of course, did a water crystal photography, and we used the GDV, technology from Dr. Krotakov. But these are to measure the energies. And then, as you can imagine, the energy really changed before and after the prayer, dramatically, in a positive way. But we also had a company who did the water quality test. It's like a scientific test. And he did like 17 different tests. And then, he checked everything before the prayer. And then after that, 3 hours, he checked everything, after the prayer. And then there's really something amazing thing happened, especially about COD value. COD stands for the chemical oxygen demand, and it is used as an indicator to measure pollution caused by organic matter contained in the water. And then the COD value changed from 15 to 7. And according to him, professional, this is impossible to happen, because we never add anything. If you add
it's not impossible.
yeah. But he's of course a professional, researcher for water, and then he always like add something material, then makes improve the water quality or something. But we never add anything. But we only send pure prayer to the water. Then it's the same water after only 3 hours, and then the value changed dramatically. It was 15, in beginning, but after prayer, down to 7. And then he said, at the level of 15, there are no fish can survive because it's polluted. But at the level of 7, fish can survive. So we actually changed the water physically, because it's a physical test with our pure prayer. We changed the world of the water so that fish can survive. So that was really meaningful experiment we did, together with 100 people and also 500 people online. We sent the pure prayer to the water together, and then we improved the water quality. So, I think the water wants to have attention. So that's why we really should care about water. And then, there are already like technology that we can cleanse water, especially here, in a group of people doing that. And they're so wonderful people, and we work together. And we're going to have them at the World of Water Festival this year. So, we have a right technology to cleanse the water. And if we have a right, consciousness intention to do that, and we can make this planet, again, a beautiful place for everyone to live. So, that's, our prayer really works. And so that's why all the ancient people have been praying to the water, talking to the water, and they need a care. So, it's so important to do this kind of ceremony together.
Love that. And that's what's so great about it is it has created so much inspiration. Your father really was a pioneer in his discovery of doing water crystal photography technology, and it just continues to ripple out. And even Olana was saying how their work is inspired. It's like it has shown us something that maybe we all felt energetically but didn't know. So when you see it actually change right before your eyes like that, It's pretty spectacular. So we hope that you join us on March 22nd, World Water Day. We're going to show the results from today's water crystal experiment. And, we also have an 8-day water meditation and consciousness experiment starting tomorrow from the 12th to the 19th. And anyone can participate in any of our events. They're all free. But I just wanted to also give just 1 second. Sorry, I don't want to shout in your ears. Alexa, stop the alarm. Sorry. It's for Mr. Fox getting medication and it goes off at 9 p.m. and I meant to shut it off before. I knew we would. Sorry. And okay, so I just wanted to say, and I just want to open up the circle again to LauraSa and Olana, both of you, to share your experience from today and anything else that's going on with you guys coming up in the month. I know LauraSa always has good stuff to share, especially for World Water Day. So I just wanted to open up the circle to you guys.
Thank you. I'll let you go first, LauraSa.
Oh, go ahead, my sister. You're our honored guest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just so deeply honored. It's like I'm still pinching myself to have been invited into this beautiful ceremony and prayer, and to meet, to meet Hiro Emoto on screen, and to know that his father's work not only impacted myself and my husband and our children, but our community, our church. We really shifted so much through this one body of work. It gave us such a beautiful, deeper awareness to honor our water and the water within us, to honor ourselves and to honor one another, and to know that water is life. We can't survive past 3 days without water. And so, just to be here and to be a part of this prayer, it's an honor. So thank you so much. Thank you.
How about sharing with everyone your website so they can follow your work?
Oh, I think there's a lot of things that I need to update on my website, which is why it was okay to take it out. Yeah, thank you for that. I'm not concerned about that. I am fully supported, and I know that it's such a resonance when we meet. It's a resonance. And when women find me to work with me, it's a resonance. So I trust that I don't have to promote anything. But thank you for that offer. Yeah.
Well, it's truly an honor to be in this sacred virtual circle and space with all of you. Hiro, it is a joy to finally connect with you online. I think I've been working with Lindsay since 2021, and this is our first time together during a sacred ceremony. So it's such an honor and pleasure. And
we met LauraSa because of Dr. Emoto. So full circle.
I was doing a prayer ceremony, and Dr. Emoto, we were honoring him for his 70th birthday. Near the decommissioned nuclear power plant in Southern California in San Onofre. And it's been shut down, but 80 silos of nuclear waste are now buried on the beach. And it's completely very dangerous. It's right on an earthquake fault line, accessible to tsunami, so it's quite dangerous. And I just want to thank Lindsay for bringing us all together every month, and the work that goes on throughout the entire month. She's just nonstop, in honoring sacred waters and honoring the legacy, Hiro, of your father's work, Dr. Emoto. And for my sister Oceania, sister Olana, I met her for the first time last year, September. And we were doing a very sacred ceremony for, I think, 3 days. And I had extended her the invitation to come and participate in our water ceremony. And so here it was yesterday. We reconnected again for the first time yesterday, and she immediately said, yes, I feel called to do this sacred ceremony. And your beautiful prayer just resonated so deeply. And I just want to express my Mahalo nui loa and whawhitai tele lava. Deepest gratitude for you accepting the invitation and the calling to be here. It just felt so right. You can visit Peace Project, Water Peace Project and peacesundays.org. Let me do that again, Lindsay. Please visit us at peacesundays.org. We have beautiful events that happen every month, especially on the fourth Sunday, called Uprising Together. Our theme for last year is the power of togetherness. And so Uprising Together is the event that we have been helping to sponsor, bring forth to our community in Los Angeles, and now also online, so our global family can access it. And we do have some beautiful prayer ceremonies coming up for World Water Day and then Earth Day next month, and especially August 6th of this year. And every year we have prayers for denuclearizing our world. So I'll share more information as we get closer to August, but this August is very special. It's the 80th anniversary of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So we come together August 6th to collectively bring all of our prayers in unification to really shift all that's happening around our world from internally to externally. So much love and gratitude to all of you. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Hiro. Thank you, Mama Olana.
Thank you.
You guys are love you too. So grateful. And I feel like I just keep hearing Dr. Emoto in my ear saying, like, when I met him and I was so like you guys, I'm like, the water or whatever, how I was inspired. And he said, please come be Hado instructor. And I truly believe that you're like naturally, both of you are, you didn't go and, complete that, but you're naturally born Hado instructor. I know Hiro would welcome you like the journey to Japan to join our Hado family. I think what you were sold out for this Hado school, Hiro, and what next one's in July?
Yeah, we have a one in March, and thankfully we have enough people to do the Hado school, and we have the one in July and also one in November, and we continue to do that because it's important, of course, and a lot of people actually coming from different countries because they read about my father's book and they want to know more about it, and then they come and they come and they from different country, different culture, different language, but once we together, we become like a family. So it's I think that
very fun. You get all the food and the culture and
of course.
I mean, part of a
karaoke, sake, of course. that helped too. That helped too. But I think that's the world that my father has been always aiming for. That's the resonance field. So you can express the resonance field at the Hado school, and then we can work as a team and expand it to the world. So that's why we continue to do that, and everybody's welcome.
I feel like we need like a water peace project. All of the people that I know would love to go. I know that Jody Sellers, because she does so much at Water Peace Project. She creates all the 8 days of water meditations. She records plant music that we put behind, with all of our sessions. She's really, and I know LauraSa probably. LauraSa, you've been to Japan?
No, but I'm going to be leaving in a few weeks for South Korea for a worldwide, peace summit. About 10,000 people. So I'll be very close to Japan. Japan is on my list, trust me. And to make this successful, Lindsay, we must honor Dr. Emoto by having karaoke.
Of course. It wouldn't be without it. I mean, that was his favorite thing. In fact, wherever he went, even if there was no karaoke, he would hand you the mic and make you say something. He'd say, Lindsay, and he'd hand me the mic. And I remember when we went on the Japanese tour, he made me talk to everybody, and they all were speaking Japanese, so I needed a translator too. But that was the beauty of him. He really made us step outside of our comfort zone sometimes, or found ways to bring us out of our shell and come together. And whether it's karaoke or sake or good food, Hado school, you feel the resonance field. You really do. So I love you guys. Thank you, everyone. And we look forward to seeing the water crystal results from our prayers today. If to learn more about Water Peace Project, our events, our consciousness experiments, our published research, and you can download a free copy of Dr. Emoto's children's book at waterpeaceproject.org. Thank you, and we love you, and we hope we see you on World Water Day. Happy World Water Day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Aloha.
Thank you. Arigato.
Arigato, aloha.
Whawhawhitai.
Love you guys.